Welcome to the Arts and Medicine Studio. Exciting photography project today. I wanted to introduce my team. Hello, Ishan.
Hi.
Hello, Lizzie. Welcome aboard.
Good to be here.
And our very special guest today, Gail Albert Halaban. Actually, where I'm from, it's Halaban. Welcome, Gail.
Thank you for having me.
I was so impressed by your photography, especially that when I think about windows, there's so many associations, like in life, a window into something new. In a clinic, for instance, we have artwork with windows everywhere. Patient at the nurse station, look at the Hudson River and the George Washington Bridge, and they sit there with their easel and paint. Some patients are at the studio coming up with compositions like a window with a beautiful pink curtain. It's just incredible. So when I saw your photography, Gail, I said, Gail, will you please teach us something about photography, and maybe our friends and us are going to be able to learn something new about photography and windows.
For the past 17 years, since my 17-year-old daughter was a baby, I photographed out windows. And the reason I did that is I was stuck at home a lot. And looking out the window and photographing out the window gave me a chance to feel connected with the world outside. So for the past 17 years, I've gone all over the world, from Paris to New York and Istanbul, Buenos Aires, even Russia, photographing out windows. And often what I see out the windows are other people's windows. So it gives me a real sense of community and connectedness to the world.
That's amazing. I saw some of your pictures, and it really connected me to these families that are just across the street, and you look into their windows and you see their dynamic, and it's really gives me a sense of connection, especially during this time in the pandemic when we're spending so much time inside.
Definitely. You can't be lonely if you look out your window.
I was wondering, Gail, if you could show us maybe outside a window, photograph in New York, and maybe another one in a different country.
So one of the pictures that I would love to tell you about is a picture I took out a window in New York City. And for years, I watched this family through the window, and I could tell where the kids went to school because I could see their uniforms, and they knew what time they had dinner. And I felt like I had so much in common with this family. But I never take pictures unless I ask permission first. But I didn't know these people. But then I went to a party of moms in the neighborhood, and the mom who lived in this window was there, and she immediately agreed to be in the picture. And the picture is actually a picture of them having family dinner, and it was the cover of the New York Times Magazine. It was a whole issue about family dinners all over the world. And the other picture I wanted to share with you today is a picture I did in Istanbul. I photographed again through a window and again with permission. So I always ask people before I take a picture into their window. And I photographed this woman who was across the way from me. And I would never have had any reason to meet her had it not been for this project. And a photography project, or many art projects, give you license to go meet people and ask questions. I can say, I am a photographer and I'm interested in you because I want to make a picture. And it's a great way to start a dialogue with strangers. So it's kind of your ticket for community.
Gail, I heard that you started teaching other people to make these types of photographs during COVID. Do you think you could help me?
Yeah, absolutely. What's been really fun about this project during COVID is I am Zooming with people all over the world, and I simply ask them to point their camera out their window and show me what they see. And in that way, we all get connected everywhere. So just walk over to your window.
Wait, there's more. I'd like to bring in some of my dearest friends so we could see what happens when we all take a picture outside of our window at the same second. Hi, Eileen. Hello,
Hi.
Raya.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome. Meet Lizzie
Hi, Lizzie.
and Gail.
Hi, Gail.
I have a project for all of us. And for this project, including you at home, you need a phone or a camera. So take a second and get yourself onto camera mode.
Got it.
I've got it.
Got it.
Isha, not yet, not yet. Now we need to wait for instructions.
So it's very simple. I want everybody to simply walk across the room to their window and point the camera out the window. And it's a cloudy day here in New York. If it's cloudy where you are, the exposure is very easy. Put your camera all the way up against the window, like flat against the window, so you don't get any reflections. If it's very bright inside and darker outside, sometimes I suggest turning off the lights if you need to, but I think everybody looks like they're somewhere cloudy. So on the count of 5, I'm going to ask you to all take a picture at the exact same second. Ready?
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go.
I did it.
Thank you. So now we're all going to share those pictures, and it's really kind of cool to see all over the world pictures people take out their window at the exact same second.
Lizzie, what's outside your window?
Outside my window, I saw a bunch of trees. There's an apartment building across the way, and then there's some murals down in the garden that my neighbors painted.
Wow.
Very cool.
Raya, what happened to you by the window?
Okay, so by my window, I'm so excited because I see the mail truck and the mailman's coming. And I always love to get mail, so I'm very happy about that. And then I see the house across the way, but right in front of these really beautiful, they're little red buds. And you can feel the spring air by looking at this picture.
Wow. Ishan, what's outside your window?
Outside my window, there's obviously lots of cars parked. I see somebody walking their dog. And I know that dog. I know both of them, actually. They're 2 dogs. And I see the 2 barber shops that I go to. And every time I go to them, I have to sneak into one of them so I don't make the other one jealous.
I was going to say 2 barber shops?
2 barber shops.
Eileen, what's outside your window?
Well, I have the Hudson
Wow.
River right outside my window. And when I look across the river, I see the clinic. I can see the little teeny window that I know is where all the children are.
Could you enlarge it so we could see the clinic? Oh my goodness.
You're right. It's right there.
Ishan, can we compare Eileen's photo with our watercolor artists from our past recordings?
Absolutely. This is basically the view from the other side of the river, which is just so cool that we get to see what the other side looks like.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't mind at home, why don't you get your phone, wherever you are, go to the window. Go ahead. And when I say now, I want you to take this picture and send it to me. Ready? Are you by the window? Ready, set, go. Send this picture to me at nitza@gmail.com. I can't wait to see what's outside your window. And thank you so much for all my guests for joining us today for this really amazing workshop. Thank you, Gail, for helping us. I learned so
Thanks for
much.
having me.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us and taking those amazing photos. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.